Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? We are on Thursday. Today was my buying day, so I hope everybody's having a good day today. We had some crazy earnings this past yesterday that are kind of trending today. So let's take a quick look. Right, yesterday we had Roku after hours, we had Uber after hours, we had Etsy after hours, we had Fastly after hours. I think all four of these are down right now. We'll take a quick look. What's going on, David? How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day. But before we take a quick look at earnings, I want to take a quick look at what the market is doing right now. So let's just jump in real quick to Finviz to just see what the market is doing. What's going on, Sergio? What's going on, Gordon? And for this upcoming, I think for this upcoming day, I'm gonna do a few videos on those earnings. I just posted a poll on the YouTube channel, so if you guys want to go poll, I think I put it's either gonna be Roku or Fastly, depending on who gets the most votes. Fiverr, is it down? Blurb, I did not see that. Fiverr is down 20%. That might actually be another video to take a look at. AYZ91, what's going on? Good afternoon. So let's take a quick look at the market right now. What do you see? Dow is up about 0.51. Gordon, yeah, Fiverr and Fastly are both of them. Gordon, both down 20% right now. That is insane. So Dow is up 0.5. We have the Nasdaq up 0.35%. We have the S&P 500 up 0.37. So overall, the market right now is a little bit on the green. I want to see. Wow, it's crazy. So let's just jump into both those stocks. So Fiverr stock right now is down 20.8%. So right now, that's insane. It's super small market cap, $6.5 billion. I wonder if this market cap gets updated right away, if it matches that. I want to see how its competitor is doing. What's its competitor right now? David, what's going on, David? Good morning, Jose. Finally back from vacation with our globalist status, buddy. How have the markets been? So, Dave, I don't know if you've been keeping an eye out. Big days for AMD and Nvidia. Those have been amazing. Besides that, except today, right? I mean, the past 5 days, AMD has gone up 14% up to 115. And then we have Nvidia up. Nvidia's up right now 1.3%, sitting at 205. So AMD, I mean, the semiconductor has been really bullish. The rest of the market, and nothing too crazy. I don't know if you saw the Square deal. Square is acquiring a buy now pay later company, and it's up 3.6% today. But I hope you guys had fun, Dave. So let's see, Gordon, Fiverr, right? So we have Fiverr stock. This is down 20%. We also have Fastly stock. This is down 22%, and then we have Etsy. Let's see Etsy. Etsy is down 9.45%. Let's see. I think Uber also reported yesterday. Uber is actually up 1.6%. And there was another one, Roku. I think Roku is the one I'm more excited to do a video on. Roku is down 5.6% right now. It's kind of trending back up. But I'm still very bullish in the overall streaming world right now. So Roku, I think, is the one I really want to do a video on, just because I believe it has huge potential. Melly, wow, Melly did have a great day. Melly is up 12%, sitting over at almost $1,800. So there's obviously some winners in the market. There's obviously some losers. It seems like the losers right now are tending to be a lot of like the social platforms. We see like Etsy, we see Pinterest. Those are down a nice amount. A lot of clouding companies too, like Fastly. It seems right now what's doing well, the overall e-commerce market and the advertisement market, right? So Mercado Libre, obviously in the e-commerce, doing pretty well. I'm guessing investors might be excited about C Limited. C Limited, let's see. Oh, wow. C Limited has hit over $300. I think this is record high, right? No, 52-week high is about 305. Which it might have hit that today, or when was that? But C is at 304. So this is definitely driving my portfolio, right? My biggest positions are C Limited, Nvidia, AMD, Unity, and Cerence. Let's see how Unity stock is doing right now. I just want to take a quick look at my overall portfolio. So Unity is up 1%, sitting at 110. It's kind of been just shifting around those levels, right? So Unity there. And let's take a quick look at Cerence. Cerence is probably my smallest market cap that holds such a big $4 billion market cap, and it's one of my top fives. So Sorens right now is up 3%. So my five positions probably run around 37 to 40% of my portfolio now. So most of my wins or losses usually come from these players. One thing though, I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about it. The semiconductor industry is starting to, I wouldn't say freak me out, but it's a market I think I'm gonna not buy too much into right now, just because the semiconductor market is kind of looking how the clouding market looked, I want to say, last year. So I do believe a huge risk of pullbacks is coming for the semiconductor industry. We've seen, right, let's take a quick look at charts. Do I have my charts open? Let's see, trading view. This doesn't mean I have any intentions of selling any of my shares, right? AMD and Nvidia, my number two holders now. My top two holders are, I want to say, a bit overextended, right? Definitely a bit overextended. But I'm not planning on selling any of these shares of AMD or Nvidia. What I am thinking of doing though is maybe for future purchases in at least the next few months, maybe not buy too many in the semiconductor industry. But again, remember, this is a market I'm already invested super heavy. But at the moment, me personally, I am gonna chill off from the semiconductor industry. I think right now the gaming market might be one of my favorite plays. Aaron, hi Jose, what's going on? Huya and Doju looking very tempting at the moment. So for today, I did do my weekly purchases, right? Obviously, I'm no bazillionaire, not even a millionaire, not even half a millionaire yet. So I only put a few $100s into the market. I did buy a Chinese stock today to increase my overall exposure, and all that information, it's always free for anybody that wants to join on my Discord channel. Let me see if I can get you guys the Discord channel for free. Give me one quick second. But I did do my purchases today. Most of my money is actually going into a few ETFs right now. So that's and then individual stocks. Again, most of my portfolio though, remember, most of my portfolio is hugely in individual stocks at the moment. So let me get you guys that Discord group so you guys can look. But yeah, I do agree, my Aaron. So Huya pin message was just about to say that, but you can look at Veeva. So right now, Discord channel, right? Feel free, guys, to join. I don't know if I pinned it yet. It is pinned. It's free to anybody that wants to join. I share every time I buy and sell. Remember, I'm nowhere near a professional, but I do think it helps out a bit. So David was just about to say that, but can you look at Veeva? Saw it on the stock site. We can definitely take a quick look at Veeva, Aaron. David, I just want to take a quick look at Huya right now and Doju. So Aaron, right, way before Huya definitely taking the beating. This, unfortunately, is probably, and this is the thing, right? I'm not gonna lie, you win some and you lose some. Sometimes you lose some at certain time frames and you win some at a certain time frame. So Huya right now is one that I'm losing on. But I do believe in the long term. At the same time, right? At the same time, always remember, limit exposure. Huya understood high risk, limit my exposure. So even though it's taken a beating, it hasn't really moved my portfolio too much. But overall, still bullish in the overall esports market, especially in the countries that are growing like crazy. So Huya is a big play for me. Doju, I've never really been in Doju. As a huge position, I've been in like a small positions, but Doju, similar market. I just enjoy Huya a little bit more. We can see the overall Chinese market has definitely taken a hit. Today, I did end up purchasing Tencent, where it was increasing my overall exposure in Tencent. So this is one I'm super bullish in the gaming world. They own so many gaming companies that I mean, it sucks what's happening, but I don't mind increasing my exposure. At the same time, right, I understand the risk, so limited exposure is the way I go. So let's say took a L on BCIE trade, but not doing too bad on my Airbnb and Palantir. Nice, Danny. And that's the thing, right? I mean, not every position we own is ever going to be a true winner, right? Some of them we might take L's on, right, Danny? The real question is, how do we handle those? So my biggest winners are usually the ones I keep the biggest positions, have my biggest convictions on. And those are usually ones I don't mind adding on, especially if the thesis stays the same. If my losers kind of the thesis change, sometimes I don't sell. I just let them stay there. And eventually, as my portfolio continues to grow, it becomes such a small portion of my overall account where they kind of really don't even move my account, right? So overall, everybody, I mean, we all have our losers, we all have our winners, right? NVIDIA, AMD, definitely big winners right now. Celsius, for example. But let's take a quick look at the overall portfolio right now. I haven't really taken a look. Right now, we have some big downs, right? We have Fastly down 22%. It's down to $34. This is definitely insane. I actually want to keep that there. Right now, it's sitting at levels kind of seen in May through before its last earnings, right? So definitely sitting at crazy levels. I'm gonna have to do a video on this later on today. Fiverr, right? Fiverr is another one. Taking a huge hit. Fiverr is not as bad as Fastly, right? It's down 20%, but it's still very strong compared to the year. I think Fiverr and Upwork. I do a lot of freelance, and I purchase a lot of freelancing stuff, right? A lot of the stuff I purchase for this channel, sometimes from like my logo to other stuff I kind of do through Fiverr. So I definitely see the huge potential in it. And Upwork, I personally use it for professional freelancing stuff. So I definitely see how they are improving. But then Roku, we have Roku down 6%. Upwork, I'm guessing, is down on Fiverr News. What's going on, Tim? How's it going? Tim, I think you sold out yesterday on Hood, right? On Robinhood stock. And I don't know if you have amazing crystal ball, but that stock is down 12.7% today. So Tim, you need to start letting us know when you buy and when you sell anything, because it seems like you have the perfect crystal ball right now. But let's see what else is happening in the market before we take a quick look at any stocks. Sold most of it. Nice, Tim, nice. Aaron, some of the reactions to earnings have seemed like overreactions, like Pinterest and Etsy. But Fastly earnings were pretty bad and projections even worse. I think it may deserve that hit. So Aaron, right, that's a great thing, right? There's certain earnings that might be an overreaction, and there's certain earnings that might deserve it. Unfortunately, Aaron, I feel like some people might think that, for example, you might know Etsy and Pinterest a lot more. I'm not saying you don't, but just an example, right, Aaron? You might know Pinterest and Etsy a little bit more than Fastly. So even though you might think Fastly earnings are, even though you might think Pinterest and Etsy's earnings are overreacted, it's probably because you know a little bit more about the company and can see between the lines of what is really going on. Maybe someone who's not too familiar with Fastly, again, I'm not saying you're not, just in general, the overall investor in Fastly might not see what's happening between the lines or whatever is happening within the company. So sometimes we might say it's an overreaction, but I feel like a lot of people always say an overreaction is because we kind of foresee a little bit behind the earnings and see, okay, this is what's really happening. They kind of share this information, and with this information, we can take it elsewhere. Again, right, Aaron, I'm not saying it's you don't know Fastly, just an overall thought. Gordon, Oracle. You want to take a quick look at Oracle, Gordon? That's definitely a very interesting play. I just want to see what else is. So AMD is finally kind of cooling down. It's down 3%. Right. I mean, this is what I said. Yesterday I did an episode on AMD, on NVIDIA, my recent updates on it. Both AMD and NVIDIA reported some strong news just in the past week. We've seen a lot of price targets increase on both these companies. Again, I don't really follow analysts, but definitely some recent news. Datadog is up 15%, Melly is up 11%, Ping is up 10%, Square is up 4.7%, C Limited 3, Seren's 3, Stone 2, OSS. So we definitely have it's definitely a nice bro. What's going on, Beetlejuice? I don't know why. I forget. Beetle Jose. Your name's Jose, right? Too. Beetlejuice. That's actually a pretty catchy name. Your live streams don't show up. You have to go to your channel to see it. That's okay. I think right now, YouTube just believes most people aren't gonna watch it right now. Beetlejuice. Maybe one day we will show up. Also, gold right now for long-term investment. Beetlejuice. For me, gold will never be a long-term investment play for me. I don't want to say never. At the moment, and for the next short-term foreseeable future, for the next 5 years or so probably, I don't see gold ever entering my portfolio. Just not my style, right? It doesn't mean it's a bad investment, just not my style. I have plenty of time to go. I would consider myself super young. So for me, equities and stocks and businesses, high growth businesses, are probably my best play to accumulate wealth. That's my style. I know there's plenty of investors. There might be some investors here. Anybody here in the live stream that invest in gold? If so, what are your thoughts? EA earnings are also out. Gordon, yeah, I did see, right? EA, I think, was up on today's news for the moment. It's a good edge. So Antoine, he right at Beetlejuice, we can see Antoine. He says it's a good edge, but can't compound. Can't compound gold. I guess you can't. It has no real true growth, is what you're trying to say, Antoine. Again, this is not a market I follow. You have gold and silver. So Antoine, if I may ask, why do you invest in gold and silver? Is it more of like a safety and inflation play? Is it more of like just keeping a way to keep your cash in certain assets outside of just regular cash and waiting for some form of dip? Or you just enjoy investing in gold and silver? So let's see what else. Let's take a quick look. So today we have some earnings after hours. Today after close, Square already reported earnings. They reported early Sunday evening. They reported early, but they reported late Sunday evening. But what else we have? We have Cloudflare. I wonder if some investors are a bit worried about Cloudflare after Fastly's company in earnings. It doesn't seem so. The stock price is pretty much flat for the day, about down 1%. What else do we have today? We have Magnite today. We have Beyond Meat. Those are the only ones I'm super interested on if I even do a video. Tomorrow, DraftKings might be interested. So Antoine, that's what you use it. If your stocks crashes, it's an edge for it. So let's say, Antoine, let me just ask, if let's say the stock market crashes, would you kind of sell off your gold and silver to buy those stocks, or would you always keep it there? Would you always keep a percentage? Again, that's not a market I'm hitting, so I just want to see what other investors do. And let's take a quick look. Anything happening in the market right now? Can't buy gold, sell it for profit, then buy another gold, you see. Okay, very interesting, Antoine. So, I mean, right now, biggest new movers are Robinhood. Let's just go to StockTwits. All right, guys, so I think I should start taking a look at stocks right now. Feel free to post on the comments any stocks you guys want me to take a look at. Microvision, this is insane. Microvision is up 22%. I kind of heard there was some partnership with Microsoft. I haven't really read into it. Is anybody familiar with Microvision right now? I know they have a few technologies for I think it was for like augmented reality glasses. I think it was right, for glasses and LEDs. So right now, I do believe it has to do with some Microsoft deal. I will take a quick look at that later. But what else? Anything. Roku is trending right now, down about 6%. We also have Uber up 2%. Ethereum is up about 5.4%. This is a crazy, in just the past, what happened in the market, in the crypto market specifically, look, in the past few hours, Ethereum just shot up. So that's pretty interesting. But nothing too much. So let's see. Did you take a look at Duolingo? I'm guessing that's Duolingo, right, Tim? I haven't really looked at it. I don't think there's going to be too much information, but I think David Becker gave me a stock earlier. Let's see, Veeva, and then we can kind of move into some other ones. So Veeva Systems. It's their website where you use to see the worst performing stocks of the last day. Current most volatile stocks. Square, extraordinaire. Square is doing nice, right? Square is up 4%. Beetlejuice, one app, I kind of use this one right here, TradingView. So if you go to TradingView screener, Aaron, thanks. A little token to say thanks for the live streams and video. Much appreciated. Aaron, I appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. That's not a little token. That is a huge amount of token, and it means so much. I honestly am super appreciative, Aaron. So Beetlejuice. So if you go to Google and put TradingView Screener, this is kind of where I do. So normally I straight off the bat, I filter volume. Anything over 500,000 volume is usually high enough for me. I also kind of do market cap, but then here you can kind of see what's changing the market. You can see some of the biggest winners right here, and you can also see some of the biggest losers. Right now, the biggest losers percentage-wise are Fastly. We have Fiverr. We have Revolve. We have Maxar Technology. I feel like I've heard that. Is that one in the... Good morning, Mike. How's it going? Maxar, I think, is that into space or is that a semiconductor? I've seen that one a bit. So that one's down 18%. Com is down 16%. Robinhood. Oh, you can use TradingView. Okay, yep. So you can just go TradingView screener, and I don't think you even need. I don't think you even need to have the overall platform. Like you can, I think you can use the free version. Aaron coming through for sure, Ed. I mean, I appreciate Aaron. And I appreciate every time you guys add. I know you, everybody here who has ever donated. Thank you guys so much. So let's see. Anson, CLLX, we'll take a look at that one for sure. So Mike, FISV, day trade yesterday, 1+1K. We are working the mounts on UNH. So Mike, best of luck to you on your trades. Definitely not a trader here. But congratulations on those returns. So right now, David, if you're still here, I'm pretty sure you are, you wanted to take a quick look at Veeva. This is in the healthcare market, Veeva Systems. So they provide cloud-based software for the life science industries in North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, Middle East, and Latin America. So it seems like a healthcare company, but it seems like they provide more of a software or some form of, it's more of a software company within the healthcare market. So that's pretty interesting for sure. Future growth. This company is still expected to grow at crazy levels, right, David? 16.6% on average for the next 3 to 5 years. So this is a nice hyper growth stock. And this is already a company that's profitable in earnings and positive in cash flow from operations. Right off the bat, you normally don't see a company growing at these types of levels with these types of fundamentals. Right? I mean, cash flow from operations, about $700 million compared to revenue of 1.5. So their cash flow from operations is roughly 45 to almost 50%. Overall fundamentals and growth, David, this one is looking pretty interesting. If we take a quick look at their financial health, it looks even better, right? So it has positive cash, no debt, $2.2 billion in cash and no debt. Now you got me a bit interested. I'm not going to lie, David. Let's take a quick look at this company's, and let me close out of some of these stuff that I don't need. I don't think I need you. I don't think I need you. I think everything else I might need. So let's take, David, this is definitely an interesting one for sure. First thing I do want to say, right, this is what I was going to expect. The market doesn't overlook too many of these good plays. First thing, in forms of technicals, I do want to say it's probably a bit overextended. That doesn't mean it's gonna pull back. Just the chances of it kind of pulling down is a little bit higher than normal. So I want to say that's probably the biggest yellow flag right now in form of what are we looking. And let's take a quick look here at Veeva in forms of. So, Mike, I understand the long-term investment angle that you share to the community. I day trade on my own favorite long-terms. When they get hit on little to no news, worst case, I increase my position, right? Mike, I mean, I don't think it's bad, right? Day trading, long-term trading, short-term, term trading, swing trading. I don't think there's a wrong way to invest in the market. I think everybody has to just find their own way. So Mike, if that's the way that works for you, 100%, I'm not here to knock anyone's hustle. For me, it's long-term investment, right? And that's where I usually just stay. So right now, Veeva, if we take a look in the past 3 years, right now, if we're taking a look at forward price to sales ratio, it is a little bit higher compared to normal, right? David, I want to say this is probably just the biggest yellow flags is, and if we take a look at EV to EBITDA, same thing, right? It's a bit overvalued compared to where it's been in the past. So David, the only thing, right, I would say is valuation metrics and technical metrics might just be saying, hey, this might be a little bit overextended. So if I was to enter right now, it would probably be more of a smaller position and kind of keep it on the watch list. But in forms of fundamentals, David, this is looking super strong. Definitely one I wouldn't mind putting on my watch list. And let me actually do that. So there's two I like. I don't know if it was you, David, that mentioned it yesterday. Lovesac, Love didn't look too bad. I wouldn't mind doing more research on these two later on. So I'm gonna put that on my watch list. So Antoine, do you watch CNBC or Bloomberg or else? No, Antoine, I don't really watch much videos. even other YouTubers, right? I really don't even watch other YouTubers. I don't watch any other streamers. I don't watch any news. I personally, which is weird, I learn a lot more from reading. So I might end up on a CNBC article. I might end up on a Bloomberg article. But I just like to read, right? That's my form of grabbing information. So I tend to do more reading opposed to watching. But I do end up usually on. It's usually if I want to learn more about a company, I would Google the company and stock news and just start off with the earnings presentation, start off with some bear thesis, start off with some bull thesis, and I do end up in I could end up in like CNBC or Bloomberg, right? Or maybe even the Wall Street Journal just to read articles. But to watch, definitely not. Yeah, good. Rio the Fools. Oh, nice. Yeah. So I'm guessing you read The Fools, and that's another place, right? Obviously, I'm sponsored. This live stream is not sponsored, but The Fools, I like it because there's a lot of different investors, right? And every investor has their own way of talking about a company. And I like to see how other investors are thinking about a specific market, about a specific company. So David, I didn't, but seconded from someone else. So those are two. So yeah, Lovesec is another one I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more videos on, more information on. So let's take a quick look at what's happening in the market again. Let's see. Fiverr and Fastly still down. Roku is still down like crazy, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me take a quick drink. Yeah, Fiverr still down 21%. We have Fastly down 19%. We have Roku down 7%. We have Upwork down 6%. Tencent down 3%. AMD, right? AMD down 3.4%. I guess I should have sold yesterday, right? We have Activision is also down 1.8%. But we do have some great winners today. Datadog is up 14%. We have Melly up 12%. We have Ping up 10%. We have Square up almost 5%. We have C Limited. C Limited, I'm super excited for their earnings. C Limited, this is gonna, I think overall earnings are going to be great. I don't know how stock price is going to react, but C Limited is definitely been a monster. Apps is also up about 2% today. And remember, guys, if you want to see what stocks I purchase, feel free to join the live stream. Every so often, every week or so, I put a few extra dollars in the market and invest what I can. So let's see what's going on. Let's take a quick look at Finviz. So in the meantime, guys, feel free. What do they do? Antoine, you have not heard of C Limited? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Antoine. So C Limited, right? They are a Southeast Asia company, right? So they deal in 3 main markets. Garena, which is their digital entertainment. This is their gaming market. They also hit Shopee. Timras, oh boy, here we go. Tim, my bad. Hold on, guys. They also hit the e-commerce, right? They hit the e-commerce and they hit the fintech. For me, this is pretty much a triple dragon monster, a 3-headed dragon. And to me, their favorite market that they're hitting is Garena. Garena is the gaming market, and I'm super bullish in the gaming market right now. They have Free Fire, which is doing. If we take a quick look, I know how much you guys like C Limit. If we take a look at the top apps, let's see here in the United States, Google Play. Let's see what's in the highest. Garena, number 5 in Garena is number 5 grossing is Garena. Let's maybe jump into maybe not United States. Let's take a quick look at maybe Mexico. What is the highest grossing game in Mexico right now? Hey, look, Garena Free Fire is actually number 1 in Mexico in overall apps for yesterday. Let's take a look at another big player, maybe Brazil, right? Oh, Brazil, Garena is number 1. So I'm super bullish, as you can see in C Limited. One thing though I do want to say is it has gone up a nice amount, right? So I'm happy with my position where it's at the moment, but I do believe there is a risk of it pulling back, especially after having some crazy days like now, the overextension. Tim, I heard you want to know about Nvidia. Oh man, all right, so that's it with C Limited. So C Limited, as you saw, their gaming market super impressive. I think it's going to continue to grow. Do you do any content in Espanol? No, Mike, I definitely try to. Roblox, Tim, I did see that. I wanted to shout out you, but I didn't. So Blurp, what price did you enter for C? So I've entered at numerous times. I think my first time doing a video on C and the first time I purchased was around $80. So it was between late May or June of 2020. So I want to say my first entry was around 20. I then did another purchase around 120. I did around 150. I think I purchased right here around the 200s. So I have I think my most expensive purchase, Blurp, was around the 200 price point here, around these levels right here. I don't think I've bought any time since then after that, just because I really like, right now it's already a big position, right, Blurb? So I'm happy with the portfolio size. If I didn't have it, right now would be a time where I would only enter a small position. That's just my style, right? But yeah, so there's numerous types of enters. I do think my biggest position opening size was around here, this level, around the 200. For Roblox, yeah, Roblox was 3 and 4. I saw in most of those. Very interesting. Activision was also was also in the top 5 there, which was pretty interesting. I have an automatically weekly purchase going on Seats Tim. Now that's what I call that's amazing. I don't know if I should just do that with C Limited and Nvidia, right? Just have a weekly purchase. So do you have it for Roblox too, Tim? But what else? So I think Mike X, do I do any content in Spanish? I don't. I tried to. Mike, but it was starting to push me out into too many different videos and stuff. So instead, I'm gonna focus on just the English channel right now. Maybe if I ever make it to 100,000 subs, maybe if I make it to even 150 or something, if I make it to some crazy levels, maybe I might start a Spanish version of it. But right now, I'm just really focused on this main channel, and that's pretty much it. So, Mike, I just bought SE at 288 yesterday. I'm selling it tomorrow, swinging it. Nice. Best of luck to you, Mike. Antoine, I prefer lump sum investing than weekly dollar cost averaging. Antoine, right? That's definitely true, right, Antoine? Everybody has their own investment styles. For me, I enjoy more weekly dollar cost averaging. Antoine, are you here in the United States, if I may ask, or are you in another country? Tim, I'm addicted to buy Roblox. I need dopamine hit of clicking the buy button at least once a day. But Roblox, I think, has been doing great, right? Roblox, it did strong today. I mean, it's kind of down from its all-time highs, but from IPO price, I'm pretty sure it's killing it, right? It's down 1.7% today. But we did see, right, this company here, Roblox number 4 in Brazil. If we take a look at, let's say, just United States, and let's see, United States. Where are you, USA? Should have been number 1. United States, right? Roblox is number 7. If we see was it in Brazil too? And this is overall, not just gaming. This is overall grossing applications. I do believe Disney Plus is gonna continue to do strong, right? Disney Plus is doing amazing. It's the number 1 grossing yesterday as they continue to release new content. Disney Plus, I think, is being slept on strongly. So, Antoine, you're Upper Islands of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So I'm guessing you don't have fractional trading, right? You don't have free trading. So for sure, I mean, Antoine, I think it also depends a lot on the situation. I'm luckily to be here in the United States, and we have free trading and we have fractional trading. So for me, even weekly investment helps out a lot. If I had some form of fees, I think I would do more of a bulk investment. So I think it's good to understand where you're at, how your country deals with certain fees and certain finances. I do believe so. That's important. I have with so Antoine, I have with Wealth Simple. So I'm guessing that's the broker you use. Mike, the financial data and deep dives on your stocks picks are invaluable. Keep up the great work. BSEE for life. Mike, appreciate it, and to you, best of luck on your trading. Tim, you need to train your children to be Roblox content. Damn, Ed, that is actually the greatest idea I have ever heard. Ed, Tim, you should definitely start doing that. Start training your kids to become Roblox content creators. I can help out with creating a YouTube channel. I can help out with the marketing and stuff. Definitely, Tim, message DM me on Discord channel. We can get that started, and you will be buying Roblox like no tomorrow. Nikola, for sure, right? Fastly went down fastly. You know, it's pretty interesting. Talking about Nikola and Tesla. Tesla, I think the Biden administration, I mean, I don't want to get any... Tesla stock, I thought there was talks that by 2030, the United States wants to have about 40 to 50% of EV vehicles to represent new sales. I don't think it's a mandatory. It's just more of like a suggestion, even though it's being signed. I thought Tesla would have actually reacted a little bit positive to the news. It doesn't seem so, but still, Tesla is up 1% and is sitting at $717. So Kyle, Disney Plus is the only thing keeping them above water since the theme parks are closed. Very true, Kyle, right? I mean, I do think theme parks are back open. Disney has done great earnings compared to where it's at, right? I mean, I don't know if their cruisers are back down, but Disney Plus was, I think, the greatest move Disney has ever made. Strong revenue, and now the moment when things open back up for Disney, I think it's really going to just destroy. It's going to show the power of this giant right now. So Disney right now is up 2.1%. Did they report earnings already? When do they report earnings? Disney stock earnings? I don't think they have. I think it's April earnings date. August 12th, so next week, next Tuesday. No, next Thursday. Wow, we're already on Thursday. So Antoine, am I in New York? No, I'm close to New York. I'm next to its much better brother or sister. I'm in New Jersey. Not a fan of, never mind, I don't want to say. So let's see what else. What else do we have here? Fastly went down. Fastly, yeah, Fastly stock, right, is taking a huge hit right now, down 17.6%. Antoine, we already mentioned that. Ashram, what do you think about the stock SoFi? So SoFi is definitely a fintech, Ashram, that I enjoy. The fintech market is one that I enjoy. SoFi is a company that I don't have in my portfolio. I wouldn't mind it though. It's one on my watch list. Pretty. So Vinci, you had Fast on your buy list. What is your opinion on it now? So Vinci, I did not on my buy list. If you guys watch the videos on my top stocks to buy every week, I usually give myself 4 to 5 stocks that I'm planning on watching or buying. Out of those 4 to 5, I only end up picking up about 3 or 4, or 2 to 3, depending on the day. Fastly, after earnings, too much volatility. I haven't taken a chance to look at Fastly's earnings. So at the moment, I have no real opinion, Vinci. So Nicola, very true. I have another one. Porox, I think it's called. I forget what it's called, but they own a good portion of Tencent. I know a lot of, I wouldn't say value investors or ones that are look more into value investing. I really talked that stock up. I haven't really done any recent research on it. I don't know. I lost my train of thought there. So have no opinion on that one. But PRX is the ticker symbol for process. 48% discount on underlying business, holds about 28.9% of Tencent. But there has to be a reason. Hold on, guys. Let me just. I had to move the car, and I wanted to make sure my wife found the car. If not, she's still walking around. Okay, so she found the car. Sounds good. Let me just tell her, love her, and I'll see her next time. All right. So let's see. Let's see, what else do we have? So Nicola, right? There has to be a reason. Management gets a lot of bonus and Tencent is in the downturn, right? So there has to, right? There has to be a reason why it's kind of at a discount value. I haven't really looked at it, Nicola, but thanks for giving me that insight. So Tim, let's see. Tim, Ed, we've actually been talking about it. Like I said, feel free to let me know. Ed, doesn't Disney sell a ton of merch too? Black Widow did well, and so did Jungle Cruise. Yeah, so Ed, I do believe a good portion is not from the merchants they sell, but the licensing fees that they do, right, Ed? So they license those products. So they kind of offset the production cost and just take some form of, what is the word? They take some form of money from those fees, licensing deals. So let's see, what else do we have? Polly, ARK buying SRNG. Hopefully we can start the bull run. Not familiar with SRNG. Maybe Polly, you can share a little bit. Antoine, you should sell all your stocks and go all in one conviction play. You know, all of our stocks shouldn't be too hard to find a growth stocks. Go from, that would be insane. I don't think I would be able to sleep at night, Antoine, if I was to do that, right? If I was to sell all my stocks and just go into one play, obviously that's how I could grow a lot, but I don't know how my wife would kind of enjoy that. I don't know how I would enjoy that, right? I think that would be insane. Roku driving because they think earnings are way low. I'm not sure. So Roku stock, let's take a quick look. Roku right down 6.7%. I have to take a quick look at those earnings. But guys, today it's already 10:45. I do have to jump into a live clubhouse in about 10 minutes. So I have to get that set up. You would flip it, but once you have 5% gain, you can sleep. But guys, I am done for the day. Today's Thursday, right? I don't know if I don't know if I will be on tomorrow. I'll let you guys know later on. But thank you guys so much for the stream. Aaron, thanks so much for the donation. And thanks to any members. I don't think any members actually showed up today. But thanks to anybody who supports the channel in any way, from comments to views to just commenting here and joining me on the live stream. But guys, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and peace out.